acrobatics. Tail walking, love it.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the next fishing adventure. I'm your host, John. If this is your first time tuning in, I hope you enjoy today's video. Click that subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, thank you very much for your support. So today's day 2 of my long weekend up here in Sparta. We are fishing the New River today, and target species today is smallmouth bass. I was here about a month and a half ago, had a lot of success. Today, just feel like just want to catch some more and maybe catch my personal best as far as size. Last trip, it was my first time ever catching a smallmouth bass, so I was just stoked to catch those. But they're in the 9 to 10 inch range, up to 12 inches. But they don't get very big here in North Carolina. But there are reports of some over a foot long, so we'll see how we do today. But I want to give you guys a quick view. I mean, look at this gorgeous area. I mean, no matter what, even if I don't catch any fish, you cannot complain about this. This is absolutely stunning. Along with smallmouth, there are rock bass in here, chub, and Roanoke bass, which is a species I don't think I've caught in the past. And the reason I say that is Roanoke bass and rock bass are very similar. So there's a good chance that maybe I've caught one in the past and I didn't realize that's what I caught and just thought it was a rock bass. And, or they were a rock bass and never caught a Roanoke. I don't know. But anyway, I'm starting off here at this bridge, park right around the corner here. And then I'm gonna fish here for a few minutes, and I'm actually gonna just walk upstream about a quarter mile, which is where I left off last time. Fish that hole for a good while, and then explore further up. So thank you for joining me on today's adventure. We'll see how it goes. So I'm starting the morning off with a little crayfish imitation crankbait here. It's got that little lip on it, which gives it a nice little wobble, and it has a rattle inside of it. Makes a little bit of noise, so some vibration, some rattle, some flash, hopefully get the attention of some smallmouth. I'm going to be fishing anywhere where I see rapids like that right there, where it's kind of a little white water-ish behind rocks. There's deep holes back there. Smallmouth like well oxygenated water, cool water. I took the temperature, it's 59.9 degrees, we'll just call it 60 degrees even. Hopefully I can catch a few here, maybe 1 or 2, just to get the skunk off, and then we're gonna go ahead and head upstream and see what's out there. I was having a lot of success with this crankbait last trip, kind of casting diagonally and then bringing it across diagonally behind those rapids like that. Now there are a lot of rocks, there are a lot of snags. Fallen trees, things of that nature. But on my last trip, I did hook a couple of them along in here, so I know they're in here. The water level is low, well, lower than my last trip, but not, thank goodness, not as high as my first trip. We had just gotten a lot of rain in the area, and everything was really super muddy. I don't know if you guys can see that action there in the water. You can see here how clear the water is. You can see right down at the bottom. It is just pristine water, so pretty. So just being able to come over here and enjoy this is a privilege in itself. So sometimes you just got to take the time to just enjoy the view. Okay, fish on. Smallmouth. About average size for here. Switch from that crankbait to this little jig here. But there you go. That's about an average smallmouth for this area. Probably about 9-10 inches. Maybe not that big. Maybe closer to 9 inches. So I switched to this. It's called a speed shad. That little tail, twist it up, kicks in the water. There you go. Pretty fish. Real pretty colors, those red and orangish eyes. That's why it's called smallmouth, not quite as big as a largemouth. We'll get a couple pictures of this guy and get him back into the water as quickly as we can. Healthy fish, very nice. Okay, so weighted up a little bit, And I haven't quite made it to the hole that I want to fish, but I found this hole here, and this is a hole that didn't fish last time. And I'm sure it holds fish. Now, whether I can get them to bite, that's a different story, but fairly deep hole behind a nice vein of rock that I'm standing on here. All you do is you just kind of pitch out there at the base of the rock where the hole starts and just let your lure kind of drift through. Problem with that is you will get hung up, but if you're not getting hung up, you're not fishing in the right spots. And there's another vein of rock on the other side, so it funnels right in here. One of those situations where you, some scuba gear or something would be really nice. You can actually see what's down there. I'll show you guys. I guarantee there's fish down there. Now, they may not like my presentation, but there are fish down there. There's no way that in a river this small with so little, very few places to hide, that they wouldn't find this very attractive. All right, fish on. Where are you? Where are you? He's not fighting like a smallmouth. Chub. Pretty big chub, but a chub. So this is one of the other species. This is one of the larger chubs I've ever caught. One of the other species that inhabits this river. Chubs are basically a big minnow. So, ooh, you are not getting off, buddy. You got all 3 hooks on you. Oh, there you go. That is a creek chub right there. But just another species that inhabits here. So that's 2 species, 2 separate fish. Not bad. There he goes. All right, fish on. Nice little smallmouth here. Come on, little one. Oh, very nice, very nice. About the same size as the last one. Again, this is about their average size here. Pretty fish. There you go. Ooh, he's barely hooked. That came right out. There you go. The North Carolina New River smallmouth. All right, fish on. Another little smallmouth. This is number 3 if I land it. I think I got a good hook set in him. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Ooh, easy, buddy, easy. Okay. I got you. Here you go. This one's a little bit smaller than the other ones. Maybe an inch smaller or so. I caught this one right at my feet. I saw him go after the lure once. I missed him. He just stood there. Cast right back out. Nice. They are so aggressive. He just stood there waiting. Now this is a smaller fish. This fish is 7 inches, 6-7 inches maybe. Just a miniature version of the other ones, but they're still so pretty. See the little stripes here. The speckles, a nice black tail. Orange or red eyes are real pretty. Well, I had to break that last one off, so I'm going back to the Speed Shad on a 1/16 ounce jig head. And this is what I'm saying, Speed Shad. So I'm at Bass Pro Shops. Whoops. They're just little paddle tail soft plastics. I've only got 5 left in this one, so 6 total. Well, a very good chance that I'll end up losing all of them here at this spot today, but hopefully it'll last me through today and maybe into tomorrow. But yeah, this has been the money today. I've caught all the fish except for one on these. So let's get back into that water. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look as to what I'm fishing. So I'm standing right above the rock here. and then that's what's underneath behind it. And I can't get the angle, but this actually cuts back underneath. The two fish I've caught were down underneath there. Ooh, bunch more minnows. So I'm standing in about waist deep water right now, and I can kind of drop my lure down right in here and kind of jig it up and down. But I see little minnows swimming around in here, so that's what the speed chat's mimicking. That's probably why it's doing so well. All right, fish on. I was kind of surprised I hadn't caught a smallmouth yet. There we go. Ooh, this one's fighting hard. Oh, he's a bigger one. Yeah. Okay. Now this is what I came for a reason I came back today instead of going back trout fishing again, even though they just stocked those trout, was for bigger size smallmouth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, that's all right. I just watched this guy come up and take it right at my feet. Oh. He just swiped at it because I didn't get him in the mouth. I got him on the side of the gill plate there. About average size. Don't kick, don't kick, don't kick. Gotcha. So, on that crankbait there. Quite a few casts to get to it. It's been caught before. See right there? Someone's caught this one before. But lovely, lovely fish. Let's let them go. That last fish was caught. I was giving the lure some erratic action like this, and then I just paused it. And he came up and he swiped at it. So in other words, I got their attention, or his attention with the erratic action, and then when I stopped it, that's when I took the opportunity to strike. Just a little pop, pop, pause, pop, pop, pause, pop, pop. Doesn't have to be any particular pattern. They don't care. With the water being so clear, I saw it following it, following. As soon as I paused it, boom, it hit it. All right. Move downstream a little bit. That rock I was fishing is right over there, but this is all one big deep pool here. Oh, he really wanted. He took that in a lot deeper than the other ones. Not dangerous deep, but he really aggressively bit that. There you go. Smaller one. So nothing fancy. These jig heads right here, these non-painted with the red hooks, I literally got these at Walmart for like 97 cents. And then get the Speed Shad, the body, that little plastic body at Bass Pro Shops. And all I'm doing is casting it out and just letting it, and just reeling it across, bringing it back. Just steady, but not too fast. Giving it a chance to sink down a little bit deeper. Oh, there's a fish, there's a fish. What's a good one? I don't know if it was a good one, if it was just in the current. Oh, he's strong though, whatever he is. I mean, oh yeah, this is a good fish, good fish. All right. That's what we came for. Yes, this one's not going to get off the hook. I'll be able to get a picture of this one. Man, they're feisty though. There you go. Chunky. That's what I felt. That's what I was feeling, was the weight. See the shoulders on them. Very, very strong fish. So you're fighting the fish, which is a pretty strong fish already. They're very aggressive. They have a lot of energy because they live in exoxygenated water. So their blood is full of oxygen. Plus you're fighting the current. Like I'm trying to pull him upstream. So yeah, very, very nice fish. All right, I'm gonna get a photograph of this one. So there's a hump right here, all this gravel, and it leads into that big pool. All this is fishable. This is what I wanted to target today, was this area. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to spook the fish, but I also want to be able to maximize my cast. So hopefully I don't spook anything here. But yeah, this is all really good water right here, especially for conditions right now with the sun being as high as it is. The fish, there's a fish. Oh, I missed them. The fish are going to be down in the rocks and in deeper water. Check the bait, make sure they didn't pull it off the hook. It's in good shape. Get right back out there. There's a bite. There, I saw him come up and get it. That one's spooled with 10-pound braid, and that's my saltwater ultralight. I brought it with me, but I didn't bring any leader material, so that one's just staying back at the cabin. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Hold on. There you go. Oh! Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you go. Very nice. Okay. All right, well, successful morning. Let's see, I've caught about a dozen smallmouth, those 3 sunfish, and the 1 chub. So it's been a good day. I'm gonna keep on fishing. I'm gonna cut this video for right here, and well, I'm gonna make another segment for the rest of the day. So this will be the end of this video, but tune in on the next video, and you'll see how my day ends, and see if I can finish out the day strong. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next fishing adventure.